You're glad to see us.
Come on, admit it. You're glad to see us. Let's do some racing! Why am I holding a controller? I'm not using a controller. I'm using a wheel. Dumbass. Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there.
Nice to see you, Pedro. One of my windows in the wrong place. I can't see anything. There we go. There you go. If I don't have it set perfectly, I can't do a thing. It is time. I'm going to try the McLaren here. I mean, I've been using the GTR all week, but let's try the McLaren. Yeah, you know me. I'm alright. How about you? Whoa! Bugger off traction control. Sorry. Good to hear, ma'am. That was payback. So it appears push to pass is now completely illegal on this game. I know, right? Being fair, one of them was me. It's going to be worth saying it's the first time I've tried the McLaren here. Yes, I'm trying to eat dinner at the same time. Ow. I did get pushed to pass, yes. You know it. Eating, streaming, and attempting to race. So I roll, baby. What have you been up to, man? Definitely see the McLaren just doesn't have the legs on the GTR. Probably should have seen him first for that. Damn you, hindsight. Glad for at least a change you did take a nap. Your body's telling you to, you know, look after yourself. massive fustercluck up here. God damn it, GT7. Yes, why? Well, I didn't get a chance to find out if the McLaren was going to be any good there, did I? I was going to try and improve my qualifying time. Nom. Oh. An experience, I think that's a polite way to put it, mate, isn't it? Both GT7 and Uni. Still multitasking. Well, there's a reason why I call this Austria Asylum. You feel like you need to be admitted to one after you played this. There is a reason behind it, isn't there? Ah, dear. Improved by half a second. Okay. See what I can do. The aim is to improve by half a second to at least match my GTR time. Not like that. Just knocked over my fan. Sometimes multitasking just a bit too tough. Yeah, it's a bit lacking in the straighter, that's the main problem. I wanted something a little bit more comforting in the corners so I could just apply the throttle and go, thinking it would also be good for the race. Problem is, it's just not quick. It's not slow, it's just not quick. So when you get it right, it's smooth. But it's smooth and steady. Right, there's a quarter of a second. There, on the throttle too early. As soon as you're on the throttle too early, there goes half a second. Calm down, calm down, calm down. How do you do a spin turn without handbrake? There we go. Come on, McLaren, we can do this. I might have to put on my tyre reader just to see what my temperatures are doing. Where's my phone? There's my phone. That's my trick in a minute. Let's do that in a minute. Looks like I'm going to get a very similar time to my hot lap. I know this car's got more in it than that. I know it has. Taking very different lines and different speeds for corners and still getting the same result. Okay, coming out of turn 2 in first gear seems to be the way to go, which is a bit surprising to me, considering if I did that in SRF, that would have spun me right round. It does, until I do that. Since it's had the update though, the gears feel... I'm relearning the gears. Yeah, I deserve that. I did deserve that. Okay, so it's second gear. It does seem to be a gear lower than the GTR. Maybe that's just because it's a bit more of a weaker turbo. Record baby, right round, round, round. So, Imola's officially off. Not a big shock, is it? since the surrounding area is literally underwater. Can't say, you know, fairer than that. They can't do much about it other than get the boats out. Let's get the tyre graph out. Yeah, well, unfortunately there have been a few deaths there, which is unfortunately to be expected in a bit of a crisis, but hopefully that's it. What am I looking for? Alright. Let's see what my tyres are doing. I can bring that up on stream as well. How have I got rear end damage on this? How have I managed that? Hey! About to play bingo. Just make sure you pick the number 69. Because why not? Afternoon, Sarah. Alright, so let's do this. Alrighty. Okay. Hope you're enjoying your holiday, Sarah.
It's a real track in our hearts. No.
Oh, you gotta love that one.
You got me there.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. Hashtag dicks. Oh dear. You got a giggle, haven't you? Right. Tyres is up. Just give me a second just to alter it because it's suddenly changed shape for some reason. There we go. There we go. That'll do nice. Oh, actually I better go into the lobby. Or was I ain't getting in? That is proper bingo. Enjoy! Hashtag dicks! Catch you on the other side. And yes, good luck, Miss Hawkey. Good luck. Win us a lot of money, yeah? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so the tyres start at, funny enough, 69 degrees. Let's see if they get colder or hotter. I'd love to know why this isn't a feature in standard GT7. Like, why do I have to get an app to pay for it and then connect it to my Wi-Fi to get this data? I mean, even the F1 games actually do this for free. So, I don't get it. 22.5 first sector. Yeah, the temperature is actually going down, despite me scrubbing the tyres fairly aggressively. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, 28.8. That was actually not a bad lap. Oops. Yeah, so my front right has gone down in temperature like 5 degrees. The whole right side has gone down in temperature actually. Weird, isn't it? Whoops. Okay, as soon as you get dirty tyres in this, you are going for a trip. See? Okay, I was actually trying to get back on the track there, but never mind. My theory being, if I heat up my tyres as much as possible, am I going to get extra grip? Obviously not with the fronts, but that's besides the point. Okay, when they're dirty, you're going for a spinsy. Definitely keeps the rears much warmer, doesn't it? Let's try this from a different way around. Let's do a start, then just do a donut straight away. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try this actually on controller because it's easier to do. It's all in the sense of science. See if this gives me like much better rear end grip. We'll find out. I mean, these tyres are like 5 or 6 degrees higher than what they should be. I mean, obviously can't do that in a race, but you know, needs must for qualifying. Shame it's not a method for warming up the front tyres, though. Other than just whacking the brake bias up to the front, which I can't do. If you can really do sustain the G load around fast corners for a long period of time, which obviously you can't do. Piss right off. Okay, I definitely didn't feel the extra grip there, did I? I'm sure there is something to the theory about tyre heat in this game. I really am, but what it is another matter. Or achieving it is another matter. That's probably a better way of putting it. Focus. Not enough focus. I was going to say, I know what my problem is. It's me. I'm having one of those moments where I'm overthinking everything. I'm not actually driving. I'm just trying to manage the car, where I should actually just be focused on driving for a change. Right, now I've got my fan back. Just getting to that point where all the various components of heat create heat in my little alcove here start heating up quite badly because it's heading towards it's spring. It's heading towards summer. So with the PlayStation 5 running, 3 monitors, a PC, and a sound thing, it gets hot in here quick. So need a fan. Now, what strategy do I go with? I've got a Billy Bob sign in front of me. Interesting. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Problem is, with the McLaren being a little bit less gutsy, particularly on acceleration, I'm trying to make up for it. So I'm getting a bit of grip, and then it goes, ooh! Then the turbo spools up, and then round I go. Probably go for the mediums on lap 5 for the softs. Well, in the GTR, I managed to do like 9 or 10 laps on the softs. In the GTR. I'm sure I could do 10 or 11 in the McLaren, but I'm starting on the mediums just because I actually want people to overtake me in terms of like the soft runners, get them out the way, and so I'm not messing with them. So I can just focus on what I'm doing. So I'm not going to put up too much of a fight for a load of them. Ooh, sounds like there's an AMG in there because you can hear it burbling. Super aggressive. At least also if I'm stunting on the medium tyres, that means I'm going to settle into the race, I think. That's how I feel about it anyway. I like how the Italian's got the Italian national flag on the car in front of him. Well, in front of me. Okay, I can probably get away with third gear through the S. It's definitely not as much bite into the corner on the mediums. I'm just waiting for the front end to bite into the corner. Look, I admit I'm quite happy sitting behind the GTR here if I'm just saving a bit of fuel. And he's just pulling me along in his old suction zone, the old suck zone. We all do enjoy some suck zone. That's what she said. Okay, there goes the old...
That's what she said.
There goes the old... slipstream. Pedro, can you see how little the tyres are worn in this car? Even on the mediums in 2 laps. I'm wondering how long I can make the soft tyres go in this car. This is going to get ouchy. I kind of want to let this guy go because I think he wants to murder the Billy Bob. Right, if I'm given a place, I'll take it. A bit wide. Do you know what? I'm going to try something really aggressive. Really aggressive. Hopefully I didn't get myself a 3-second penalty this time. I think I did, to be honest. Missed. Why was I trying to save fuel? We don't need to save fuel on this one. Yep. Bugger. I know. We both know that, but the rule's the rule. The guy behind me didn't. Okay. Because that's the one track limit that you cannot dispute in Austria, apparently, the pit entry. Being fair, if the game tells you no, you can't dispute it. Okay, yeah, the McLaren is definitely miles slower on the straight. But better out of the corners, I think. Oh, come on. Never usually get penalties there. Well, we'll take the slipstream, I thank you. They're so weird as well. Some you can get away with, some you can't. It's the weirdness that bothers me. It's like this one that bothers me. You see there, Bucky did the same thing I did, and he hasn't got a penalty. He did exactly the same thing I did. I think it's going to be a question of how many laps you can do on the soft tyres as McLaren. It's looking good. Hey, Panda. Drives a Japanese car, so it's okay. It's a long time. Where have you been? Gran Torino is in. TTRC. He's a TTR racer, Pedro. Who knew? For those that know, I race TTR. Yeah, I just saw the logo. I was like, he's racing in the same league I do. Who is it? Louis, how you doing, my friend? Do you race under ZFS Louis M? I can't remember. You've got so many damn accounts. Pedro, can we have a shout out for our Louis, please?
Dirty tyres now, I think.
Whew. Been down your neck of the woods, have you? And you didn't say hello. What a bastard. What are you doing down south? Visiting friends, family, holiday, that sort of thing? Work? And that is one of yours. Okay, yeah, I saw you in someone's video, I think. I can't remember if it was Super GT or it might have been Eerie Ears, Rory. I think you were in 4th or 5th, starting or something. Can't quite remember. I think we need a list of all your aliases, just so we know it's you. Working, doing some team. Yeah, yeah. I'm between those two, literally. Look on the map. I'm right between the damn things. Ironically, Miss Hawkey, she's down on the Isle of Wight, so you're near the close of us, near the pair of us. Ugh. Well, close to the pair of us. That's what I was trying to say. Got to stay away from this batch of guys back here. Do you know what, Bedder? I've got a sneaking suspicion these tyres are going to be fine. It's actually the rear left that's wearing faster than the others. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, tyre wear. The GTR Bucky O'Hare in 5th behind me, he went for soft tyres on the same lap I did. I'm suspecting him to start drop. Well, he has dropped off. Look at that. Nelio got himself a half-second penalty, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Otherwise, Louis, how have you been, my friend? What's new with you? Starting to get a bit sketchy now. I think I went to the tyres on the right lap. One lap earlier, I think I would have been in trouble. Okay, I might have to start paying attention a bit more to the Brit behind me. Seems to be closing in. Fair, Billy Bob is as well. Yep, that's kind of screwed me. Yeah, gonna have to give it full beans on this lap. Okay, Billy Bob has got past Delio. I've just got to hope those two fight each other, take each other out maybe. This is going to go down to the wire. I'm happy with that. Woo. Podium. Woo. Okay, Gran Torino out front was in a bit of a different league. Do you know what? I'll take that. So, I think I could have probably got second if I didn't have the penalty for the pit entry and the couple of mistakes. But other than that, I will actually have a quick look at the replay so we can see what the tyre wear for the corresponding GTR was. The one that pitted at the same time as me. Let's have a look. So I pitted on lap 3. I think that's the best I'm going to get with that. And my pit entry, oh my lord, that is what netted me a 3-second penalty. That. I mean, yes, I am over it, but oh my god, what's that, like 1 foot? Never mind. Right. Skip to the end. Right. I know. Okay, there's my there's my tyre wear. Let's take it back a few seconds. There's my tyre wear, which is pretty abysmal. And we're going to check Bucky's. Oh, he nuked the front left. That's interesting. P8. I bet they had no tyre left. P8, which was John. Were you in that race as well, Panda? Bucky was the one who pitted at the same time. He had no front left tyre. Because I had no rear left tyre. So, okay, he couldn't turn. I didn't have any traction. Well, now I think about it, Pedro, that might just be a livery. It might not be a TTR driver at all. No way to really know, is there? Oh, is that a Genesis? Oh, I've won an invitation to a Bugatti, I think. Don't care, don't like Bugatti. Just not interested in it. Oops. Alrighty. We're going to stick... Oh, part of me wanted to go and try the Corvette there. But we know how dire that is going to be on its tyres. Just god-awful. Do you know what? I'm just going to do this one on the controller because I'm lazy. Okay, so we know the strategy for the race is going to be start on mediums, 3 laps, hit in again. I'm quite happy with that. Come on, give me a PB. No. It did not. It's going to be awfully close and not actually getting the lap in. I didn't see when I crossed the line relative to the counter. Just that one little lift off the throttle, then you lose a tenth. Okay, PB for the car, 28.6. I can't argue that too much. There's only a couple of attempts off my GTR time. But I know I've got a lot more time in me with the GTR. Just got to find it. So is this the starting order or is this the preliminary order? Because I don't usually see this screen. Oh, it's the starting order. Spoghead. What a name. No other McLarens in the lobby, funny enough. 911, GTR. Supra. GTR. Oh, 911. Part of me is wondering if I can start on mixed tyres or not. I'm guessing they've patched that now. When they must have, right? Starting 8th, let's see what we can do. If you're in this race or you're racing Panda, good luck to you. Looks like a rusty Porsche. Jesus, like no grip at all there. It's like the tyres were ice cold. I just got to presume it's because I was under the rear wing of the 911 in front. It's just got to be that, hasn't it? There's a lot of fighting going on up ahead. So me, did he rate super early? Better not do it again. No, that time he outbraked himself. Bye-bye, man. Okay, 911 thinks he can make it 11 laps on those tyres. Best of luck to you. I'm braking earlier than these guys. I'm still running into the back of them.
It's me, the devil. I stand for all that is bad. Also, I'm Dave.
I knew that was you, Gulios. I didn't even have to look up. Thank you for the alert, my man. Yeah, that's a fair point, Pedro. That's a fair point. Thank you for the shout out. Playing some GTA 4 there. I like that one.
No way!
Yes, way. Hope you're doing well, Gulios. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for the lurk. I wonder where Flappy is today. I'm trying to be a little bit easier on those rear tyres this time, just so I'm not wearing them out. And I've got a long distance to go on these tyres. As it says, lighten up the tyres. Okay, GTRs, fight! Finish him. Oh, they are fighting. Good. I don't care if the Dutchman stays in front of James there. Just a sheer fact, it helps me out. Right, enjoy your 3.5 second penalty, man. Whoa, what happened to James? Oh, he must have pitted for mediums again. Oh, he's on a 2. What? Good to know. Just need to know where a 911 is around here. I'm thinking more of that Super up ahead of me, which is hog stonked. Stronked. If he's on the mediums, he's super quick. If he's on the softs, he's not going to make it. I know the Portuguese man, the Fonseca, is definitely on the softs. He's in the GTR. He picked the same lap I did. Nice fat guy, the Norwegian's in. Interesting name. And he's got himself a 3-second penalty as well. Seems to be a bit of a habit in this race. Unsurprisingly, really, isn't it? I do remember during the SRF Championship trying to take this car through that last corner sucked ass. I'm so glad they've changed the physics for at least this car. So I loved it everywhere else. I mean, Ziggy didn't, but that's besides the point. Drove twice against nice fat guy, spun 2 times and left 2 one time, and left 2 times race early. So, oh, okay. Okay, down the inside of the GTR. Gonna lose that place again in a minute. Can I presume that some of these people are in fact on the mediums now? I've got a feeling that that GTR behind me is on the mediums. That's definitely a penalty for him, that. Or her, whichever. Okay, yeah, so the pole behind me must be on the mediums to be falling back. Like that. Right, let's go after those GTRs. I mean, there's 3 or 4 cars in front fighting. Let's see if we can get them on strategy. I think the Supra behind me is struggling. I mean, he was on the wrong side of the track there for a minute. Shouldn't have been on the right hand side at all. Stinks to me like he's lit up his tyres. One, two, three, yeah, 4 cars ahead. I think all of them GTRs. Either on dying soft tyres or hopefully slow medium tyres. Not sure. Okay, I think that Supra has lost its tyres. Okay, the Czech in front, Bunny's whatever his name is coming for his mandatory stop. Damn it, as soon as you get under someone's rear wing, there's no front grip at all. Okay, the Italian's definitely struggling. And the Supra cannot keep with me during the tight sections. Okay, 5th is on here. 6th might be on too. Ooh, it's all 7th. Oh, really? It's you, GT7. Somebody has no rear tyres left. If that's not a good demonstration of how to do a switcheroo. Oh! And now I've got to be careful because my rear left tyre is on the absolute limits. We might get this dude in the last sector. Or it might not. Mandy! How you doing, sweetie? Oh dear, that was almost a bad one, wasn't it? Yeah, not doing too bad, thanks. Not doing too bad. Oh, Christ.
I'll get that Monday night.
Alright. I've just remembered, because we were speaking on Discord earlier on, so I just went and checked your message in the group. By lag, you say the voice and your video is disconnected. Is that just on stream, or is it? Can you record it and do you get the same problem? Because you're capturing via your capture card, aren't you? Capturing your console via your capture card and through OBS. I would say if it happens through OBS and it's doing that, I would say update OBS and all your drivers. If it's happening just on stream, like the audio is and the video is just completely disjointed, I genuinely don't know where to go with that. I mean, if you say Sky's got a problem, I don't... you might just have to wait for Sky to fix the problem. Nothing is syncing properly. Does that include if you record? Because to me, that sounds like you need to update OBS. And your drivers. Is up to date. But OBS is up to date. But is that recording and streaming? Let's try the GTR for this one. Recording and streaming. Is the graphics driver up to date? Motherboard driver, that sort of thing? Because I used to get that problem a lot when I streamed on my old computer. And the only thing that stopped it was me upgrading. But it shouldn't suddenly just start happening. I do agree with my sort of original assessment then. If you... Just stick with the McLaren. If you go back and... It was only been doing it the last few days. Have you installed anything recently? Like any new software? Anything like that? Because I would definitely go back into Task Manager and disable 90% of everything that... Well, anything you're not using. Which I can probably show you. Give me a second. Yeah. Apparently I can't capture Task Manager. Actually, I can do it this way. Just give me a second. Just enter the race before I forget anything. Okay, well, you're tech savvy enough, sweetie. I mean, you literally do all your own streaming, so give yourself some credit. Just sometimes you need a little bit of a nudge. I mean, we all do, so, you know. Oh, dear. There we go. Right. This is the Task Manager, so I run it in dark theme, so, you know. If you go into... Startup apps, I've got everything here basically disabled. And some things I actually do need to uninstall I don't actually use. For instance, like Skype, never use that thing. Messenger, what's that? When did I install that? Anywho, you right click on them and either enable or disable. I'm going to enable WhatsApp because I always use that. But that's what I would recommend doing. Disabling like all or most of these. I mean, that will help give you some extra room. I mean, and especially go into here and just disable things you're not using. So I'm not using Firefox at the moment. And it gives me more RAM. I mean, it may not... Oh, there we go. Don't need that. It may not actually sort anything, but you're giving yourself the best possible opportunity to sort something. If that makes sense. Otherwise, Mandy, how have you been? You right? Sadly, they're one of those things that are absolutely essential. Essential these days. Particularly if you want to stream. Although you can just do it straight from console, but you get the point. Alright, so what's a good lap time at the moment? $26.4 is like the top. Okay, I'm 2 seconds off that, so it's not horrendous. Do need to improve though to a 27. I know I can do a 27. If I get a 27.9, I'm within 8 tenths of the top 100, so I'll be quite happy with that. Godfather. Anyone in here I recognise? Where's Levitius? I'm not expecting to see Flawed in here just because he doesn't like the course. Hey, we're straight in this time. Oh, starting 4th. Do I start on the soft tyres? Do I start on the softs? Do I start on the softs? No, stick to your game plan. Go with the mediums. Man, did you ever get back into playing any GT Sport, GT7, that sort of thing? Thanks, man. Oh god, in 5th place is SHK El Torpedo. Oh, I didn't realise Crivier was driving in this one. Oh, he's running a Dragon Ball C livery. That's pretty cool. Well, as long as he doesn't Kamehameha me into turn 1, I don't care. Or Spirit Bomb into turn 2. Yeah, that's fair. Did you ever expand the memory on your PS5, like an extra hard drive? Oh god, Lucifer's behind me again. That must be the evil Scotsman, L44, OH44. Well, that's a very simple upgrade. It's literally twist the cover off, one screw, and put in the new hard drive. It's literally the simplest upgrade I've ever done for any PC or console. Literally. Okay, I've got the Italian on my butt. Chasing down Hannah and Gran Torino. But GTR's is a bit too quick for me in a straight line. Okay, this lap in. Oops. A little bit deep into turn 2 there. Let Russo go there. Mostly because I don't want him piling into the back of me, or coming out the pit lane. Going into the pit lane, rather. Weirdly enough, I wish I was a little bit worse on my fuel. Like, half a tank worse. Well, quarter of a tank worse. Something worse, just so that I wouldn't have to carry around that weight penalty with me. Same as my real life, really, isn't it? Focus. Focus. Oh, look, those pretty mountains. Stop it! Okay, loads more medium runners coming in, but I was on track ahead of them, so that's fine by me. Hogs tonked. Strong. I can't pronounce that. I know it's something GT, but we should use capitals. Hogstong GT. Hogston GT? Okay, I'm going to start working it out and actually focus on my race. That might actually be a good idea. Hannah was on mediums too, but that Hannah was quicker than me. So I should be coming out roughly side by side, thanks to the use of the soft tyres. Amateur GT driver. I think there's Hannah there. I was correct. Because Hannah will be on the soft tyre too now. See if I can make her life difficult.
Once again, we meet at last.
Once again, we meet at last. Zap Brannigan. Voiced by Richard Nixon. Damn, that GTR is just quick. Someone just called El Torpedo a bit of an idiot. Oh, Hannah's getting a bit loose. Torino's in and not on the soft this time. Okay, this could be interesting. And over half-second penalty. Okay, yeah, but Torino's like down there. 1 second penalty for Hannah. Okay, that's good for me. Lucifer's 5.5 seconds behind me. Oh, he's got to outrun that devil. The Italian's in, who was, in fact, on the soft. Interesting. Woohoo! Fending for my life here. It's not easy to read about curry when you're racing either. Oh, I think Ella's dropped it. Yes, a little bit of breathing room. If Russo can get in front, that'd be even better. What was that GTR? She's too damn quick on the straights. Ah! It's a curry day. It's a red ring day. Woo! Whoops. Gotta love a bit of purple rain. Unlucky. Oh, Hannah dropped out. That's a shame. No worries, hope that helps. If you need any more tech advice on it, actually just drop me a message directly and then we'll try and diagnose it, okay? Okay, now the medium tyre has the advantage on me for absolute sure. Medium tyre GTR behind me, that's what I was referring to. Good stuff for a qualifying lap. Whew. I'll tell you that. On the way back to A rank, baby. Yeah, I get dive bombed to turn 1 somehow. Why? That was a good one, that, wasn't it? Podium. Where did I start? 4th? It's a shame that Hannah dropped out, but what can you do? Another couple of the 3 of these. Yeah, Evil Scotsman LH44. I know that name now. Right, so where am I in the old ranking at the moment? DR, it's just a shade under A. Another podium should put me through into... Let's save that one. Should put me through into the old A grades. Should. Being the operative term. If I start second, I'll think about starting on the soft tyre. Shall I make this one more than I'll do about an hour's worth of lobbies? If anyone's interested in joining. Been busy, Pedro, have you? Just restarted it, but that's fine by me. I think whenever you're going to do a change like that, it's going to reset it. That's fair, Mandy. I thought you were going to bed. Yeah. I need to get a redeem for that. I did say the other day, and I don't think anyone heard me, but if you can think of a decent video link or something for a podium celebration, you know, that as a redeem, let me know. Actually, I think I've got one. I think I've got one. No, that's been done to death, that one. I like it, but I try and do something me, you know. So I've got a Super Troopers clip that I can use. Hang on. When this finishes out, I'll show it to you. What did Danny Rick do at 2020 Nürburgrings? I can't remember. Oh, just relaxing, man. That is fair. Hey, Kulios, thank you for the alert, buddy. What have you been up to today? Yeah, I can't remember what he did though, Pedro. Was that one of the iconic ones? Because there's quite a few these days. Thanks, man. Come on, do a good lap. Do a good lap. How long have I got? Yes, gonna get round in time. Focus. Don't look at the chat. Don't look at the chat. Come on, PB, come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it. That'll do nicely. Save lap. Oh, I don't know if it's saved or not. I still need to reinstall GT Sport. It's one of those things. GT Sport is... not, well, I didn't actually improve my time there according to this. So yeah, I should have started to place it because it hasn't registered. Anywho, GT Sport is one of those where it's not alive anymore. It'd be good practice for you, but it's not particularly used anymore. It's one of those, it exists, but GT7 is where it's at. So yeah, Pedro, what I was thinking, you know that, definitely starting on mediums. You know that meme with the guy who's biting the medal and is grabbing the woman and popping the champagne and celebrating being in 3rd place? I've got a meme for that, which is what I was thinking I could use. Where is it? This one. I was thinking that would fit quite a lot, wouldn't it? For my podium celebration. So I could probably do it during the thing. I could probably upload it now. Alright, where's Trigger Fire? Pirate Racing. Well, hello to anyone new who might be there. This is the Midnight ISO channel, and this is how not to go racing. Cheers. I've got Dave the Rave behind me. Behind Ace Pirate. Yarr! Pirates of GT7. Immediately went for a dive bomb into turn 1. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, that German is just too aggressive. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, the more I think about apparent how bad GT7... Hang on, Julius. The more apparent on how bad GT7 GT Sport is compared to older games in Gran Turismo. Yeah, it's all going to depend on your point of view, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's all personal preference. I think going forwards, this is where it's at. But it's going to be one of those... It could do with a lot of things from the original series. It really could. Well, if that isn't a penalty... What? The fuck? All a bunch of pricks. I mean, for fuck's sake! I'm not angry, you're angry. Lobbies. Yeah, one person, you go mildly wide, someone dives up the inside of you. And I'm at that rank on this account where it's just fractionally below A rank, and everyone is so obsessed with getting the best possible result. It's like, dive up the inside. It's like Max Verstappen about 2 years ago. It's like, no, can I have that place? Maybe this... Fuck it, go for it. Every corner. Hey. So about GT7 being worse than older Gran Turismo games. I still think it's subjective. I promise they're so similar. I mean, all you're really missing in this one is content, which they do bring every so often, new tracks and whatnot. Yeah, exactly, Panda. You got the idea there. There's some tracks I want back from GT3, like Midfield and Apricot Hill and stuff like that. Good tracks that I enjoy. But, you know, it is one of those... It's content. GT4 has to be my favourite game. It was quite ahead of its time. Yes, the GT3 and GT4, I don't think are too dissimilar from each other. And I played GT3 to death. And when I played GT4, I was like, it's the same thing again with slightly different physics and whatnot. I don't think I've enjoyed playing any GT game. So you're agreeing with Koulios there, which is fair enough. I do like and adore the older GT games, which I've got an idea for a stream later on when I let me get back to that in a minute. Let me set this lobby up. But I think there's so many good things in GT7 and all that, like the haptic feedback and stuff like that, that's irreplaceable, that you can't get on the older games. Right, what track do I want to go to? Because that's what I should have looked at first. Watkington. Let's go somewhere interesting. I'm on the wrong account. I was wondering why I didn't have half the tracks. Now I know. You're right, it does, and what you stumbled upon there is something I hate about modern games. Back in the days of CD, DVD, and cartridge releases, there was no internet update, so they had to release the full game, which meant development cycles went, chuck it out. They released the game completely full and ready to go, bugs included. But that said, I'm going to defend GT7 for it's got a lot of good things going for it. However, it does need to bring that more content and things they promised. Drive only B drives most of the time. Drive with AA+. Yeah, I do think you get hit a lot more in those categories as well. Yeah, quantity, Kulios, for GT4 and 740 cars is not quality. Yeah, I do agree with the Nintendo comment though. But it's why I don't like the Mario games they release. Why don't you like the Mario games they release? Because there is a lot of content in the games they release. So you don't like the Mario games. Yeah, and exactly, the Panda. The quality is there in the cars. Oh yeah, a lot of the Mario games are essential. The plumber and going around boink, but they're kids games at the end of the day. They're kids orientated games, not kids games. What you get the idea? Okay. Let's go to Interlagos. So I will defend GT7. It's got a lot of good things going for it. A lot of good ideas. A lot of the tracks are... I like the tracks. The curb glitching is annoying as fuck. Some of the physics are a bit wonky, and the tyre stuff is weird, particularly when it comes to the heat cycle. But a lot of it is good. Yeah, the Legend of Zelda games, they suit not me. They're not my kind of game. I know many people who love and adore them, but it's not my choice of game. I've just never got into that kind of game. It's just personal preference. When I was around when Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask was released and all that, didn't really play them. I think I played them twice. I just didn't really care. Not a massive RPG guy, I suppose. Rockets, yes. What's went left there, buddy? What does everyone else feel about the older games versus the older Gran Turismo games versus GT7 and GT Sport? I mean, I think now that the lag is much improved, it's a much better game. I mean, they still haven't delivered everything they said they were going to, of course, but it's better. I expect they do look really good. Nintendo have got a knack for producing a game which is effectively timeless. I mean, we wouldn't be speaking about Ocarina of Time. You know, I think it was released in like 97, 98. You know, best part of 25 years later. The N64 has some classic games, and obviously the new ones are built to try and take on that mantle. So they've got to release decent games, because obviously they get ripped to shreds. By the player base and the fans. Whoops. Oh dear, if anyone feels like jumping in the lobby, please do. We've only got 3 of us so far. Otherwise I'm going to have to go and join lobbies myself, and that always ends up with me getting murdered by the people that are in it. I might have to do that. Thank you, Mandy. Always a pleasure. I shall have to give you another out of the shout. There you go.
Gonna look at the cabin. Whoa.
Alright.
I just saw someone at the cabin.
Oh no, please don't tell me I've got a look. Oh. Oh.
Shocking. Well, that means they have produced a good game, simply put. And again, Nintendo historically do make good games when they make them. Well, it's usually the hand clip for you, isn't it? Let's see, we have a Pedro in the lobby. Oh, and a Brazilian bill. Oh. Yes, they are. If you go back to the N64 and whatnot, it's because they had a platform which was super fast but with low capacity. So they had to get really good with textures and essentially tricks and everything, because what they used to do was use the same texture for a load of things, but just change the values of them. So you get away with a lot smaller file sizes, which is a trick that me and my old workmate feel is a trick that has been lost, to the point where you get an amazing game like a load of N64 games like Zelda, And now modern games are up to 150 gigabyte compared to like 64 megabyte. I mean, admittedly, there's like 20-something years in between those, but I mean, we are at the kind of point where flash memory is getting so cheap. I mean, you can now get a 2 terabyte NVMe Gen 4 drive for about £110 in UK money. So, and that is obviously stupid quick and can hold 7 or 8 of those 150 gig games, which isn't horrendous, but it does rely on you having pockets, deep pockets. I mean, the same will go for PS5 memory expansion, which I don't know what the limit on the PS5 memory is. I mean, with the M.2 that you put in it, I don't know what size the PS5 can go up to. You can get Gen 3 1 terabyte NVMe for £40. That's... where? I want one. I want one, mate. Because I'd put that in an enclosure and keep it on my keyring. And have a 1 terabyte NVMe... link that to me. Thank you. Yeah, I'd keep that as a walk around drive. Thanks, man. Oh, just missed the corner entirely there. Yeah, I mean, that's a good upgrade. And you can get an enclosure for £10 or £20 as well. So you can have a terabyte Gen 3 hard drive on your hip for about 50 quid. Bollocks to it. Yay! Well done, AI, for saving that. Just checking that link. Well, it's £40, mate. So that's a 52% off. 2 terabytes and under £90. I'd said it in a weird tone, sorry. And welcome back, Miss Hawkey. £40 for that, though. Do you reckon that is because it is a Gen 3 drive? Either way, add to basket. Yeah. Gen 4 is really coming along now, it really is. Pedro, you doing donut? I saw you doing donut there. Oh, we got a Galage 529 A pluser who's just joined the thing. He's going to tick in and let him choose his car, and then we'll get going. Still NVMe. I mean, those when they come out, dude, were like £200. I suppose it's Moore's law. Things move on. So, are you enjoying your last night on the Isle of Widget, which is over there, as far as I'm concerned? Alright, there he goes. He's going for the 911, mate. Wonder what ties he's on. He's on the medium. Interesting. Ooh. Did you win bingo? Did you get to call out bingo? Shit. Hi, Pedro. There was absolutely nothing I could have done there, man. You were just dead in front of me. '69 was called out. Please tell me it was actually to do with bingo and not just an old lady going 69 and ugh. Okay, yeah, there's still a bit of lag with intercontinental races. It was bingo, just as well. Because that would scare the bejesus out of me otherwise, Sarah. To be fair, the high-end 1TB Gen 3 ME cruises lower-end Gen 3. And he goes, fair enough, but 3,500 megabytes is rather substantial. Dude, I'm here. Oh no, you don't need that. I mean, 3,500 meg is quick. I mean, when you've grown up with hard drives which, you know, can do 30 megabytes, and you think that's quick, 3,500 is literally many times faster. It's like to the power of like 6. I don't know. I don't know. It's to the power of a lot. Just imagine an internet speed that fast though. 3.5 gig. Oh yeah, the extra speed is always nice. I mean, you can't argue that when it comes to big computers. Extra speed and power in a rig is always beneficial. Particularly for gaming and workload. I'd say if you are copying video files in RAW 8K footage from one drive to another, yes, I mean, you'll be able to tell. But the likelihood of you needing to do that, I think, honestly, it's one of those things that should be, it's for gaming mostly. I mean, you know, Kulios, about direct access, I think it's called direct access storage for GPUs. They actually bypass the CPU, and the GPU directly accesses the storage, which is miles faster in terms of latency and, well, yeah, just latency and all that, because it doesn't have to go from the GPU to the CPU to the RAM and to the whatnot. It just goes boom, straight from one to the other. Oh yeah, I mean, gaming can still use hard drives for the most part. You can still get away with it. But now we're moving into this generation where mechanical hard drives are not a thing. Some consoles are taking advantage of NVMe. I mean, loading times is so much better than it used to be, and that's great. And that's particularly great for open world games. And I can't wait until... my personal view is that GPUs will have storage built into them at some point. I mean, you've got VRAM on them now, but I don't think it's too long before they have a 2 terabyte hard drive built into them, just solely for gaming. And that would be literal direct storage. Yeah, I can dream, mate. I can dream. I mean, you can imagine that. Just say 30 gig for argument's sake, or we'll use a modern one. 24 gig, 3090, whatever it is, with an extra 2 terabyte hard drive, flash drive built into it. Yeah, some games do take you a long time to load in off a mechanical, mate. Grand Theft Auto, for one. Unless Nvidia and GPU companies make PCIe lane drivers, that way you could actually link the storage directly to GPU. Well, it does exist, man. That does exist already. Direct access. Should have definitely gone for mediums. The front right's not going to last. No, I mean like an actual PCI slot on a motherboard and it connects via the system like SLI. Well, I believe we're talking about the same thing. As far as I was aware, it already did that. It used the PCI lanes to access the M.2 drive like that. Could be talking up my butt, so some things on PCs are just a little bit alien to me. But I believe Windows does have support for it already, man. I've heard it mentioned on Linus Tech Tips Tech Quickie a number of times. A little bit of a rough pass that one, a bit of a Montoya on a Schumacher there. Oh, noise you know almost come off the track there. It was off the track for a little while. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, didn't realise my rear right was that bad. Oh, man. Ah. Not cool, Sarah. Not cool. Hopefully, Curious. Hopefully it will be. That's all we can really hope for. Unfortunately, I did actually see the redeem before it came up, so I was like... But I need to stop watching my notifications, because that was... If I hadn't been looking at it at the time, it would have got me properly. Alright, so we can chase down the Norwegian. An NVMe. Oh! Oh, I know what you mean now. You mean the ones that literally bolt into the PCI Express lane. Oh, sorry, yes, I'm with you now. That would be cool. I mean, you don't really see them very often anymore. They were just super expensive when they were out originally. I mean, I only knew they existed because I saw them in one of Linus's builds. I was like, what the hell is that? It's not a graphics card. Because it was a storage card. I was like, oh! Especially, yeah, with Gen 5 now about. I mean, it's one of those things. If I'm going to get technical here for a second, I don't know why they didn't make a like 3.5-inch SSD. I mean, because obviously SSDs are 2.5-inch little laptop-sized drives, and now they've gone even smaller. And I don't know why they just don't make a honkingly big 3.5-inch SSD, a bit like that PCI slot one. But at the end of the day, it probably comes down to heat. But they could easily build in some little mini radiators or something. Anywho, things are going smaller now, and I wouldn't be too surprised if we never see a PCIe card like that again, because it's cheaper to manufacture small things. There's components involved and whatnot. And then connect it. Oh! Connect a... Okay, that's an interesting concept, Kulios. I hadn't thought of that. But then you would get AMD being all uppity about not being included in a new standard. That would happen. They claim it is unfair competition. Personally, I'd like to see SLI return. I mean, I can't afford it, but... RDM... What's RDMA? Oh, you mean... What's RDMA? Okay. Well, that's kind of what we're both talking about, really, isn't it? I think you're right, though. Once we see Gen 5 on most boards and whatnot, and particularly in the 50 series, it'll be rolled out a lot more. But if AMD were to make a PCI NVMe SSD and connect it directly to the graphics card like a bridge, yeah, I still think you could just build it into the graphics card. I mean, just imagine how simple that is to technically do. You've already got the PCI connection, and then you've just got direct access for the GPU straight into the SSD. I mean, to me, it just seems like, why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, I mean, that's why you don't... Well, if your graphic card breaks, you can't play games anyway. That's why it would only be like... Think of it like a Steam drive. I mean, it's exactly the same. If your graphics card breaks, tough. Yeah, but a lot of things now are cloud save, so it wouldn't be one of those be all and end alls. And internet speeds now are so much faster than they used to be that you can download, you know, 100 gig games, in my case, in about 2 hours. So leave it on overnight. So I'm not saying it's a perfect solution, but I'm saying for gaming, for sheer, you know, raw power, I think it's a possibility. It's something they should investigate. It's one of those we don't have to agree on, mate. Okay, I'll just read it in a second, my man. Fast lap at the end. If you could swap out the SSD on the graphics card, then it would be a good idea. Okay, I mean, I don't think we have to agree on it. I mean, I like your idea of being able to do that, but I don't think it's essential. And possible. Good for the enthusiast, but if we were talking just high end, you know, like the equivalent of a 4090, then it wouldn't need to be done. I suppose it wouldn't need to be, but you still could. Couldn't you? Could put a Sabrent Gen 5 8TB drive in there, couldn't you? Worth more than the graphics card itself. Sarah. Little Miss Farty. Son of a bitch. Sarah. Oh, Pedro, did you leave as well? Wait, Pedro, when did you leave? Everyone... Was it something I said? Or was it something that Sarah smelt? Literally everyone's left the lobby. Was it something I said? Oh dear. Guess it was just me then, was it? Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, if anything, that's the problem with PC gaming at the moment. All these new technology are brought out, and companies can't take advantage of them because they know the average person, even a Linus, as you say, doesn't upgrade to them. So I'm not sure if I've got a Gen 5 or a Gen 4 board. It's only a year old. It's DDR5. I'm not sure if it's Gen 5 or not. Have a look in a minute. Let's load up CPU ID. And I can find out. So I'm going to have to go and join another lobby because no one's interested in this one. Sometimes it's just the way it goes. Ugh. No Lander Gaming Clean. Oh, I like that track. No, I don't. It's the other one. Shit. Oh, that'll do. Let's see who's actually... Well, my CPU ID is still loading. But it's got to collate like 5 or 6 different drives. Oh, there we go. My main board... Gen 5. It's a... easier if I just clip it. Hang on. There you go, Kulios. Okay, race in progress. How long have they been on this? There's no way some are on lap 1. Okay, there we go. We'll wait. I know no Lander. Leave it on there. How do you know how old my... Oh. So I haven't updated my BIOS in a year. I suppose I better do that, really, hadn't I? Okay. Let's go and find it. I can come back to this one in a minute. GT Realm? Oh, let's go and bother him. What is the race settings? Number of laps 5. Bop is off. No limit. Okay, no, I'm not interested. So there should be a setting for search BOP races or not. Actually, there probably is. There is. Oh, yours is Gen 4 then. What? Oops. Well, it looks like... Oh, hello. That could be interesting. Tasmanian Devil. Well, we'll go with that. Possible. Though, I do remember saying... Jay and Linus both saying... Don't worry about it, depending on the GPU. No tire wear. Okay. So it would be worth popping onto Reddit and finding out, mate. That'll probably be your best bet. But hang on, if you're on my bus specs on my main board, you just said it was Gen 4. So which one is it, man? You've lost me there a little bit. Damn, this game looks pretty. Don't worry, man, you're going to be a little bit more on my way if you try. Really? Me, right? Me, right? Exclamation point merch. I don't know why that links together, but me. I did kind of just push that one a bit, didn't I? What the hell is that flag? Any idea when this guy's going to start the race? It feels like it's been ages since I drove around Dragon Trail. Probably hasn't been. That wheel went nuts. This is going to get messy into turn one. Gasmania Devil. Why am I leaning? So rookie of me. I think I'm just happy to be racing. Ooh. Sarah, are you still there by chance? Or Koulios? Are either of you two still there? If so, can you just drop me a message on either WhatsApp or Discord with the word saying justice? Thanks, man. I've just got an idea for a new redeem. I was thinking Batman Justice. I mean, we all know what it feels like to be wronged on a racing game, and with me, it's always justice. As soon as someone pisses me off when I get them back. So yeah, if one of you could send me the word justice, and remind me to look at that redeem later. Thank you, Sarah. And you too, Koulios, if you did it as well. Excuse me. Justice. Oh no! Oh, that was lucky. Nearly held it. But crucially, I didn't. Alright, man, what happened to you during the Interlagos race? I mean, I think you got pushed wide in turn 1 and then you were straight in front of me, so I headbutted you, but I didn't realise you dropped out. I knew you'd left the race, so I didn't realise you'd left the lobby. Is everything alright? And Sarah, have you found somewhere that on the Isle of Wight that suddenly gives you phone signal? Come on, let's see if we can get down to the hairpin. It's in the grass. Oof. Oh, I do like to live on those curbs. On the old set of physics, that would have killed me. Haha. The Turkish driver. Probably deserved that. Pushed me off the road in lap 1. A little bit. I was just trying to go for a personal fastest lap, and I may have been a little bit too heavy on the old throttle. Oops. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to call it there. This is a sheer fact. I am up early tomorrow and I'm getting a bit tired. So, let's send a raid to someone. Let's send... Yeah. One day I won't forget to mute myself on that. Let's send a raid to Mystic Dragon 91. She's a streamer playing Tomb Raider. So let's do. Hang on, Delaski. Exactly that. Oh, interesting, Kulios. But I thought you were on Gen 4. Or am I remembering wrong? Another book. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to raid Delaski. I haven't sent a raid his way in a long while. Right. Dicks! I've got to be honest, that did catch me out. Right, dicks! Thank you, Sarah.
Hello! It's me, the devil. I stand for all that is best. Awesome.
One day, I hope to be able to... Oh! Nice. They've... Okay, I've not seen this before. It's a race countdown. Has anyone seen that before? Right at the top of the screen. No, I haven't. Auto start. Ooh. I'm gonna have a quick look before I send that raid off. That's new. You'll probably only be able to do it when you've got people in the lobby. Yeah. Checking network environment. You were just connected to a race, you dumb AI. Also start. That must be new. Just argument's sake. Just stop people joining. So I presume when the countdown will start after 2 drivers have entered the race. So let's just change it to off. If that doesn't reload the lobby, then we know we can change it on the fly. Okay, it reloads the lobby. Handy. Right, and on that note, we're going to raid Dulaski. Hashtag Dix. Thank you, Sarah. And see you all later. It's been a pleasure. Bye. That wasn't even me.
That pretty much sums it up.
That wasn't. Hello.
I know it wasn't you.
Hello there.
On
No.
rare occasion, it wasn't actually you.
No.
Full steam ahead.
I almost followed your win as well.
I always look back to see what you're doing at that point, and every time you're just skittering off.
About this one. This will be the one that we finish.
Oh! That was timing. Don't worry, I have only grenades left. This can only go well. More grenades, even better. You're not going to come out of there.
Oh, okay.
Not this one. That's one. Oh, can we dance with Edie?
Yes. Custard donuts shouldn't exist. I'm sorry. Sorry.
A scene in the chat.
I'll read it for me.
Mind you, boobs are always good to wake up to.
Yeah, but it's whether or not they got them chicken little billies in them, isn't it? Right, you end up with half a KFC down their top.
That's a clippable thing.
Nutcracker!
Yeah, you were here for when we climbed that useless wall. Yeah, that's still to come.